Have you ever looked at a map, tracing the lines and contours with your finger, and felt a pull towards the unknown? Have you ever found yourself daydreaming, lost in thoughts of faraway places where the hustle and bustle of daily life fades away? Places untouched by crowds where nature reigns supreme and the air is filled with the pure scent of earth and trees? These isolated corners of the world hold a special allure, a promise of serenity and uncharted beauty. They whisper promises of adventure, peace, and a chance to reconnect with something bigger than ourselves. Imagine hiking alone in a vast landscape, the only sounds being your footsteps and the rustle of leaves. There's a certain magic in standing alone beneath a sky full of stars, miles from the nearest town. The stars seem brighter, the air crisper, and the world feels both immense and intimate. It's a chance to listen to the silence, to feel the rhythm of the earth, and to remember the simple power of being alive. Sitting quietly in nature, you can hear your own thoughts, unclouded by the noise of modern life. For some, the call of the wild is a whisper, a gentle nudge towards the unknown. It's a soft invitation to step out of your comfort zone and explore the mysteries that lie beyond the horizon. For others, it's a roar, a deep-seated yearning for something more. It's an insistent call that drives them to shout into the wind, to run up mountain trails, and to seek out the thrill of the unexplored. Whatever the reason, the desire to explore isolated places is a testament to the enduring human spirit, our need to discover, to challenge ourselves, and to find our place in the vastness of the world. Climbing rugged mountains or navigating dense forests, we push our limits and find strength we never knew we had. Our need to discover, challenge ourselves, and find our place in the world's vastness is a journey that defines us. Standing on a mountain peak, looking over a vast landscape, or exploring a remote desert, we connect with the essence of what it means to be human. The call of isolation is not just a call to be alone, but to indeed find ourselves. Before we begin this extraordinary journey, I'd love for you to participate. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It's a small action that makes a big difference in helping us reach more explorers like you. Want to take your involvement to the next level? Click Join to become a valued member of our exclusive community. As a member, you'll gain access to behind-the-scenes content, early previews of upcoming videos, and even the chance to shape the direction of our channel. Join us today and be part of the adventure, connecting with like-minded explorers and leaving your mark on the incredible stories we share. Nestled in the vast expanse of the South Atlantic Ocean, over 2,400 kilometers from the nearest inhabited land, Tristan da Cunha is the most isolated inhabited archipelago on Earth. With a population of around 250 residents, this remote British overseas territory offers a glimpse into a way of life that has remained largely unchanged for centuries. From its rugged volcanic terrain to its rich history of survival and resilience, Tristan da Cunha is a testament to the human spirit's adaptability in the face of extreme isolation. Tristan da Cunha is the main island in an archipelago that includes Inaccessible Island, Nightingale Island, and Gulf Island. It covers approximately 98 square kilometers, dominated by the central volcanic peak of Queen Mary's Peak, which rises to 2,062 meters. The island is prone to harsh weather conditions, with strong winds, frequent storms, and unpredictable ocean currents that make access difficult. The climate is temperate, with mild temperatures year-round, but the persistent wind and high humidity create a challenging environment for agriculture and daily life. The island was first discovered in 1506 by Portuguese explorer Tristan da Cunha, though he never landed. The first recorded landing occurred in 1643 by the Dutch, but it wasn't until 1816 that the British established a permanent presence, using the island as a strategic outpost to prevent the French from rescuing Napoleon from St. Helena. Over time, the island became home to a small community, primarily composed of shipwreck survivors, settlers, and whalers. Despite its isolation, Tristan da Cunha has maintained strong ties with Britain, and its residents have endured various challenges, including volcanic eruptions, supply shortages, and economic hardships. In 1961, a volcanic eruption forced the entire population to evacuate to the UK, but most of the islanders returned in 1963, demonstrating their unwavering attachment to their homeland. The island's population consists of a few families descended from the original settlers, with surnames such as Glass, Swain, and Green. The close-knit community practices a cooperative lifestyle, with communal land ownership and shared resources. Fishing, agriculture, and livestock farming form the backbone of their economy, supplemented by revenue from lobster exports, postage stamps, and limited tourism. Electricity is generated through diesel-powered generators, and satellite communication is the only link to the outside world. Education is provided up to a certain level, and medical facilities are basic, with complex medical cases requiring emergency evacuation to South Africa, a journey that can take days or weeks depending on weather conditions. Life on Tristan da Cunha is fraught with difficulties. The island's extreme remoteness makes importing goods and medical supplies a logistical challenge, as ships arrive only a few times a year. The lack of a natural harbor means that supplies must be transferred via small boats from larger ships anchored offshore. Internet access is limited, further isolating the residents from global developments. The unpredictable weather significantly impacts agriculture, with limited arable land making food production a struggle. Healthcare, education, and job opportunities remain restricted, with younger generations facing the difficult decision of whether to stay or leave in search of better prospects abroad. Despite these challenges, the people of Tristan da Cunha remain resilient, proud of their unique heritage and determined to preserve their way of life. Conservation efforts, including the establishment of a marine protection zone, highlight their commitment to environmental sustainability. While technological advancements may gradually ease some of the hardships, the islanders' strong sense of community and self-sufficiency ensure that Tristan da Cunha will continue to be a beacon of survival in one of the most isolated corners of the world. Tristan da Cunha stands as a remarkable example of human endurance, where a small group of people thrive in one of the most remote locations on Earth. Their ability to adapt, their deep connection to their land, and their communal way of life make Tristan da Cunha a truly unique place, one that challenges modern notions of connectivity and self-sufficiency. As long as its people continue to hold steadfast to their traditions and resilience, this island will remain a living testament to the power of isolation and community. Pitcairn Island, a remote volcanic outcrop in the South Pacific Ocean, is one of the world's most isolated inhabited places. Located approximately 2,170 kilometers, 1,350 miles, southeast of Tahiti, and 5,310 kilometers, 3,300 miles, from New Zealand, Pitcairn is the only inhabited island in a group of 4, including Henderson, Ducie, and Ueno Islands. Covering just 4.6 square kilometers, 1.8 square miles, its rugged terrain is characterized by steep cliffs, rocky shores, and dense tropical vegetation. The climate of Pitcairn is classified as subtropical, with warm, humid summers and mild winters. Rainfall is abundant throughout the year, providing fresh water to the island's residents. The island experiences strong oceanic winds, and cyclones occasionally pose a threat, though it is generally shielded by its geographical position. Pitcairn Island has a unique history, deeply intertwined with the famous mutiny on the HMS Bounty in 1789. After seizing control of the ship, Fletcher Christian and his fellow mutineers, along with a group of Polynesian men and women, settled on Pitcairn in 1790 to evade British authorities. The settlers burned the Bounty to prevent detection, and their descendants remain the island's primary inhabitants today. Pitcairn's culture is a blend of British and Polynesian traditions, evident in its language, music, and customs. The islanders primarily speak English, but they also use Pitcairn, a Creole language derived from 18th century English and Tahitian. The population has dwindled over the years, with fewer than 50 residents today, making it one of the smallest communities in the world. Religious life is deeply rooted in Seventh-day Adventist beliefs, introduced in the late 19th century. Life on Pitcairn is shaped by its isolation, requiring a high degree of self-sufficiency. The island lacks natural harbors, making fishing and agriculture the main sources of sustenance. Residents cultivate tropical fruits, vegetables, and root crops, while fishing provides a steady supply of seafood. Honey production is also a key industry, with Pitcairn's pure, pesticide-free honey being highly valued internationally. The island lacks many modern conveniences, including a commercial economy. Bartering and communal sharing play a significant role in daily life. Electricity is generated through solar panels and diesel generators, and fresh water is collected from rainfall and stored in tanks. Healthcare services are minimal, with a single nurse available, and serious medical emergencies require transport to New Zealand. Reaching Pitcairn is a challenge, as there is no airport or landing strip. The only way to access the island is by boat, typically via supply ships from New Zealand or passing cruise ships. The journey from New Zealand takes several days, and visitors must transfer to smaller longboats to navigate the island's treacherous coastline. Due to its extreme remoteness, tourism is minimal, with only a handful of visitors arriving each year. Those who do make the journey must obtain permission from the island's government and arrange accommodations in advance, often staying with local families. Pitcairn Island remains a testament to human resilience in the face of extreme isolation. Its inhabitants maintain a unique way of life, blending history, culture, and self-sufficiency. Though the island's population continues to decline, those who remain are dedicated to preserving their heritage and sustaining their small, tight-knit community in one of the most remote locations on Earth. Tichit, one of the most isolated settlements in Mauritania, lies deep within the unforgiving expanse of the Sahara Desert. Nestled on the Tichit Plateau, this ancient town is characterized by its arid climate, with scorching daytime temperatures and starkly cold nights. Rainfall is exceedingly rare, making water a precious resource. The landscape is dominated by rocky plateaus, sand dunes, and sparse vegetation, reinforcing the harsh conditions that have shaped both the land and its people for centuries. Tichit's history dates back to the 11th century, when it emerged as a significant center for trans-Saharan trade and Islamic scholarship. As part of the Ghana Empire and later the Mali Empire, Tichit flourished due to its strategic location on ancient caravan routes. The town became renowned for its unique stone architecture, featuring intricate geometric patterns that stand as a testament to the ingenuity of its builders. Tichit remains a cultural stronghold of the Berber and Arab influences that have permeated Mauritania for centuries. The town's old mosque and library, containing ancient manuscripts, highlight its historical role as an intellectual and spiritual hub. While many residents have migrated to urban areas in search of better opportunities, those who remain continue to preserve their ancestral customs, including storytelling, music, and traditional craftsmanship. Life in Tichit is a daily test of endurance. The scarcity of water dictates every aspect of existence, with residents relying on ancient wells and seasonal rainwater collection. Agriculture is minimal, limited to small-scale date palm cultivation and a few hardy crops that can withstand the arid climate. Livestock, particularly camels and goats, play a crucial role in survival, providing milk, meat, and trade opportunities. The diet primarily consists of dates, millet, and goat-based products, with meals often prepared in traditional tagines or stews. Social life revolves around tight-knit community bonds, where elders pass down survival techniques to younger generations. The town's residents, despite their isolation, exhibit remarkable resilience, maintaining a lifestyle that has changed little over the centuries. Reaching Tichit is an arduous journey, further reinforcing its status as one of the most isolated places on Earth. The town is accessible primarily by unpaved desert tracks that can be treacherous, particularly after rare rainfalls that make the terrain even more unpredictable. Travelers often rely on off-road vehicles or camels for the journey, with supply caravans remaining a lifeline for essential goods. There is no direct public transportation, and modern infrastructure is minimal. Those who venture to Tichit must be well prepared, carrying sufficient provisions and knowledge of desert navigation. This inaccessibility has preserved Tichit's authenticity, shielding it from mass tourism and allowing it to retain its ancient charm and traditions. Tichit remains a living relic of a bygone era, a place where time seems to stand still amidst the vast solitude of the Sahara. Its history, resilience, and enduring cultural heritage make it a captivating subject for those seeking to understand life in one of the most remote corners of the world. Stay tuned as we continue to explore more hidden corners of the Earth on this journey into the most isolated places on our planet. Nestled on the eastern coast of Greenland, Ittoqqortoormiit is one of the most remote and least inhabited settlements in the world. It sits at the mouth of the vast Scoresby Sound, the largest fjord system on Earth, surrounded by towering mountains and expansive glaciers. The Arctic climate dictates extreme weather conditions, with long, harsh winters and brief, cool summers. During winter, temperatures can plummet to -30 degrees Celsius. (-22 degrees Fahrenheit), or lower, while summer barely sees temperatures rise above 10 degrees Celsius (50 degrees Fahrenheit). The region is also characterized by polar nights in winter and midnight sun in summer, greatly affecting the rhythms of life for its residents. Ittoqqortoormiit was founded in 1925 by a group of Inuit settlers led by Ejnar Mikkelsen, a Danish explorer who sought to establish a hunting and fishing community in the region. The settlement was strategically placed to take advantage of the abundant marine life, including seals, narwhals, and polar bears, which have traditionally sustained the Inuit people. Today, Ittoqqortoormiit remains deeply rooted in Inuit culture, with traditions such as dog sledding, seal hunting, and ice fishing continuing to play a crucial role in daily life. Despite modern influences, residents take pride in preserving their heritage, language, and traditional craftsmanship, including the creation of fur clothing and intricate carvings made from bone and ivory. Living in Ittoqqortoormiit requires resilience and adaptability. With a population of around 350, the community is small but tightly knit, relying on traditional knowledge and modern technology to navigate the extreme environment. Hunting remains a primary source of food and income, supplemented by limited imports of goods from Denmark. The town has a single store that provides essentials, but supply shipments arrive infrequently, often delayed by harsh weather conditions. Residents rely on snowmobiles and dog sleds for transportation during winter, while boats are used in the ice-free months. Internet and satellite communications provide some connection to the outside world, though access remains limited compared to urban standards. The remoteness and the challenges of self-sufficiency contribute to a strong sense of community and interdependence among the residents. Reaching Ittoqqortoormiit is a challenge in itself. There are no direct roads connecting it to other towns, making air and sea the only viable transportation options. The nearest airport is in Nurlerit-Inat, approximately 40 kilometers, 25 miles away, which offers irregular flights to Iceland and other parts of Greenland. From the airport, travelers must take a helicopter or a boat, depending on the season, to reach the settlement. During winter, sea ice blocks maritime access, leaving air travel as the only means of transport. Supply ships arrive only a few times a year, bringing essential goods and equipment. The isolation makes life in Ittoqqortoormiit uniquely challenging, reinforcing its status as one of the most secluded inhabited places on Earth. Ittoqqortoormiit stands as a testament to human endurance and the ability to thrive in one of the harshest environments on the planet. Its rich cultural heritage, reliance on traditional survival skills, and the close-knit nature of its community make it a fascinating example of resilience in the face of extreme isolation. As the modern world encroaches, the town continues to balance progress with the preservation of its unique way of life, offering a rare glimpse into an existence dictated by nature's unforgiving yet awe-inspiring forces. Perth, the capital of Western Australia, is often referred to as the most isolated major city on Earth. Located on the southwestern coast of the Australian continent, it is bordered by the vast Indian Ocean to the west and the arid Australian outback to the east. The nearest major city, Adelaide, lies over 2,100 kilometers away, making Perth geographically isolated from the rest of the country. Perth experiences a Mediterranean climate characterized by hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters. Summer temperatures often exceed 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, while winter temperatures remain moderate, ranging between 8 degrees Celsius and 18 degrees Celsius, 46 degrees Fahrenheit to 64 degrees Fahrenheit. The city enjoys abundant sunshine year-round, making it one of the sunniest capitals in the world. Perth's history dates back over 40,000 years, with the Noongar people being the region's original inhabitants. They developed a deep connection with the land, relying on its natural resources for survival and maintaining a rich oral tradition. European settlement began in 1829 when the British established the Swan River Colony. Over time, Perth evolved from a small colonial outpost into a thriving metropolis, driven by gold rushes in the late 19th century and a booming mining industry in the 20th and 21st centuries. Culturally, Perth is a melting pot of influences. Its isolation has fostered a unique identity, blending indigenous traditions with British colonial heritage and waves of immigration, particularly from Asia and Europe. The city is known for its vibrant art scene, music festivals, and outdoor lifestyle, with residents embracing the natural beauty of the region. Life in Perth, despite its remoteness, is characterized by a high standard of living. The city offers modern amenities, world-class infrastructure, and a thriving economy, largely fueled by mining, energy, and technology sectors. Due to its isolation, Perth has developed a strong culture of self-sufficiency. Residents rely on efficient local supply chains for food, goods, and services. While essentials are readily available, imported goods can be expensive due to transportation costs. Water conservation is also a significant concern, with the city implementing desalination plants and strict water management policies to combat its dry climate. Outdoor recreation plays a central role in daily life, with pristine beaches, expansive parks, and the nearby Swan River offering endless opportunities for activities such as surfing, fishing, and hiking. However, the surrounding outback presents challenges, requiring travelers to be well prepared with adequate supplies, navigation tools, and knowledge of extreme weather conditions. Reaching Perth is a journey in itself. The city is served by Perth Airport, which connects it to major international and domestic destinations. However, flights can be lengthy and expensive due to the city's remoteness. For those traveling by road, the journey across Australia's vast landscape is an adventure. The Air Highway, stretching across the Nullarbor Plain, is the primary route connecting Perth to the eastern states. This drive, while breathtaking, requires thorough planning due to long distances between fuel stops and limited services in remote areas. Rail transportation is another option, with the Indian Pacific Train offering a scenic yet lengthy journey between Perth and Sydney, covering approximately 4,350 kilometers over 4 days. Despite its isolation, Perth remains a dynamic and thriving city, seamlessly blending urban sophistication with natural beauty. Its unique geographic position, rich history, and self-sustaining culture make it a remarkable place, embodying resilience and adaptability in one of the most isolated regions on Earth. The stories of people living in Earth's most isolated places are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. These individuals face challenges that many of us can hardly imagine, from extreme weather conditions to limited access to modern conveniences. Yet, they continue to thrive, demonstrating an incredible capacity for endurance and ingenuity. They remind us that even in the face of adversity, we are capable of adapting, innovating, and finding joy in unexpected places. Whether it's through creating ingenious solutions to everyday problems or finding moments of happiness in the simplest of activities, their lives are a powerful reminder of the strength and creativity inherent in all of us. Their stories inspire us to embrace adventure, to seek out new experiences, and to appreciate the beauty and diversity of our planet. By stepping out of our comfort zones and exploring these remote areas, we not only learn about different ways of life, but also gain a deeper understanding of our own capabilities and resilience. They remind us that the human spirit knows no bounds, and that even in the most remote corners of the world, we are connected by our shared humanity. The smiles, the traditions, and the sense of community found in these isolated places are a testament to the universal desire for connection and belonging. So the next time you look at a map and see those far-flung places, don't just see dots on a page. Imagine the lives being lived there, the stories being told, and the dreams being pursued. Each dot represents a community with its own unique challenges and triumphs, a place where the human spirit continues to shine brightly. See the stories, the resilience, and the enduring spirit of the people who call those places home. Their experiences teach us valuable lessons about perseverance, innovation, and the importance of community. They show us that no matter where we are in the world, we all share a common thread of humanity that binds us together. In conclusion, exploring life in the most isolated places on Earth reveals the incredible resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. From the remote islands of Tristan da Cunha and Pitcairn to the forgotten Oasis of Tichit, the icy expanse of Ittoqqortoormiit, and the remote metropolis of Perth, each location tells us a unique story of survival and community. These isolated places, though far removed from the hustle and bustle of modern life, offer a glimpse into a world where nature and humanity coexist in harmony. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating explorations.